Welcome to Parenting Through the Coronavirus, number 26, I think. And I'm really happy that my daughter Faith is here with me today. She is on her spring break right now. So she was sitting in here in my office doing a puzzle when it was time to go on. And I said, Faith, you want to hop on with me? Why not? Right? So what do you think, Faith? What do you think of this pandemic?
I don't think it's too bad for me. I mean, obviously it's bad for the people who are affected, but I mean, there's some boredom and stuff, but like we're safe and we're at home, so it's not too bad. It gets boring sometimes, but yeah.
Have you found ways to do something about your boredom? When you're feeling bored, what do you do?
Yeah, I find that like even though screens are kind of addicting and it's fun to like watch stuff when you're bored, I find that getting off them is better for your mental state in the long run. So like I'll do puzzles or like we'll go on a bike ride and stuff. I've been reading. Well, that's what I did this morning because I have like some schoolwork going on. Like that will be when we get back what we need to do. So I read, and yeah, there's like tons of options for what to do when you're bored. You just gotta like think about it instead of being on your phone.
A week or two ago, we took a bike ride and we were looking for signs of spring. Remember that? That was kind of fun as we looked for what trees were blooming and what flowers were blooming and stuff like that. That was kind of fun. Mm-hmm. And we played Dungeons and Dragons the other night on Easter. Mm-hmm. That was interesting.
Really fun.
What did you think of my participation in
that? Well, maybe storytelling isn't really your thing, but I mean, anything to like get everybody together and doing something, it's kind of nice.
Exactly. That's why I did it. Because it's not my thing. It's really not my thing. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you.
Oh, yeah. I've been baking a ton.
Baking.
I love to bake.
Baking. We usually have get a little baggie of unleavened bread at church on Easter. But there was no Easter at church this year, of course. So Faith decided to find a recipe and make unleavened bread on Easter, which was really delicious. It didn't taste exactly like our stuff at church, but it was a nice alternative.
Yeah, I think it had a good flavor.
And she had her apron on and she was rolling out that dough and she had many cookie trays going and it was really kind of fun. Right? Something different. Oh, we also planted veggies with seeds. And I didn't even tell you last night, we had horrible weather here yesterday. So much rain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have we have the veggie plants in those compostable pots out back, but I put them in a plastic bin so that it could have a little bit of water in the bottom so that the plants wouldn't totally dry out if we forgot to water them.
Did it flow over?
No. The plants were drowning in the bin. We got so much rain that
inches.
That the water, like it was a flood. The water was over the top of the pots.
Were they okay? Did you drain it?
Well, I immediately pulled them all out and sat them on the ground, and then I dumped out the bin of huge piles of water, and then I put them all back in.
Days.
Oh my gosh, it was like mud soup or dirt soup. It was just this huge. I don't even know. They were drowning. So we planted Brussels sprouts and peppers right now so far, and the peppers haven't sprouted yet. So I guess they're a little slow. We'll have to look at how long they take to germinate or sprout. But the Brussels sprouts sprouted about a week ago, and all the little plants were like looking up from way underwater, like an inch underwater, like help! Let us get some sun and air. So we'll have to see if
hopefully
any of them survived. So yeah, that we planted some stuff. We'll plant some flowers soon. Too soon for that. What else? What other cool things have we been doing?
Um, I've been on TikTok a lot, so I've seen like a lot of cool ideas from other people that we could try.
Oh, you haven't told me about them.
There's obviously like you could do a ton of crafts and stuff. Um, so that's always an option. I don't know if you guys have like little kids or whatever, but I was playing with Play-Doh the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like a nice like throwback type thing.
Yeah, when I smelled it, I smelled preschool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I miss the smell of preschool. Did it smell like preschool to you?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that was fun having the Play-Doh out.
Another thing I saw was like themed dinners, which I don't know how many my family will participate in that. But it's like you make something like Italian, and then everybody wears like something like red or like pose the flag. Or you could do like Disney and like try and make like one of the meals from a Disney movie, and then everybody like dresses up as a Disney character.
I'm laughing because she suggested this to us maybe 2 weeks ago when we were all getting our plates together for dinner. She said, I have a great idea. Why don't we make a themed dinner? And everybody said, well, what does that mean? She said, well, we make some kind of food like Italian food. And then we all dress up and everybody in unison was like, no, we're not doing that. That did not gain a lot of favor in this house.
No.
So I said, Faith, you can dress up in your themed dinner. We'll eat the food and we'll enjoy your costume.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't done it yet.
Yeah. I actually also like baking or like cooking contests. That could be fun.
Oh yeah, like where three people make a breakfast or something, and then there's a judge or two, and you judge which meal you like better. That was kind of fun when we did that a while ago.
Yeah, that was really fun. We should do that again.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. What else are we doing? Lots of games.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tons of games.
Apples to apples.
That's been kind of fun. Card games. You don't play too many of them. Sometimes you sit out on them.
Don't like Pinochle because a lot of rules.
A lot of rules. We've been playing with her little brother, my niece, her dad.
There's another thing, like I've done it before, but like if you guys have like little kids, you can like take walks, like if you're near nature, like kind of like in the woods, and you can like make like a nature bag and like take like cool leaves or sticks you find. I used to do that with my grandma.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Or even making leaf prints where you bring the leaves back and put them under the paper and you color them. That's really fun. Yeah. But each day we're looking for something new. Either revisit something we like to do or try something new. But it's really about
slime. There's slime.
There is slime. I don't think we have slime ingredients right now.
Yeah, they're probably not. They're probably in high demand, so it might be hard to get them. But
you could probably order them off of Amazon, Target, Walmart, something like that. If you can't or don't want to go into the store. Lots of bike rides. Movies.
I like that I get to not have to wake up early.
She's been loving going to bed a little bit later and getting up a little bit later. But let's talk about exercise.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What have you learned about exercise? Just like in general, what is exercise? Is it good for you, bad for you, neutral?
Obviously it's good for you. Besides like the normal like health things, it kind of like it helps you like kind of feel better. Like I found that if I've been feeling like kind of like floopy, which is kind of like our word for like when you're just like blah. Yeah, we make up like words for emotional and physical states, but it's like when you're like, flopping around and kind of like tired and
no energy.
Yeah, uninterested, kind of just like whatever. When you're feeling like that, like going and doing exercise and like, movement in general, it kind of like peps you up a little bit.
Wakes up your mind, wakes up your body.
Also, I feel like it just makes you like happy in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been like sad and then bam, I work out and then I kind of forgot even when I was upset about like that kind of thing.
Is there any kind of working out that you think makes you feel better or has a bigger impact on you or a lesser impact? Have you noticed anything?
I find that when I do lifting with my dad, there's not much like sweat, but you can feel your muscles building. So if you like
Mhm.
that kind of thing, I like running because when you're outside and like you can like see like the birds chirping, even though there aren't many like people outside, it's nice to be like in nature because we're kind of told we should be like inside, but as long as you don't come in contact with anyone, it's okay.
So the fresh air and the sun, the
Yeah,
birds
that's
chirping.
I like the HIIT workout.
High intensity interval training.
If you do them, they're like quick, like bursts of like a lot, but like you feel like tired and like that was a good workout when you're done.
Yeah, we have a really good one that we do.
Yeah, we could probably post that somewhere for me.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I don't even know where I found that. I think I found it online somewhere. I don't know even who initially came up with that combination of things, that recipe.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of ones you can do, but like just kind of like quickly like getting into it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, what I noticed about exercise is the first 2 weeks or so of this, I felt very busy with everything and my mind was very consumed with adjusting to everything and figuring it out with work and school and whatever. And then the developments of what was happening and all of that. And I wasn't exercising regularly. And I was finding that if I went 2 or 3 days with no exercise, I could feel my frustration level rising.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it had been like 3 days, I was ready to bite someone. Remember, I said that to you once. You said, "Mom, what's wrong?" I said, "Don't get too close. I might bite you." And you were like, "Whoa, let's just take a step back."
Yeah.
So maybe after 2 weeks or so, I got better with doing regular exercise. And now I haven't felt that way in weeks because I'm staying ahead of that. If you fall behind the exercise, well, for me, I think I get grouchy and angry. You get mopey and sad.
Floopy.
Yeah, floopy. So it has a different effect on you than it does on me. But we both know that we don't feel good. We don't feel right. And we know that if we will drag our butts up and do something, whether it's a hard something or a light something, like even going for a bike ride, not that hard, but it feels really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, and also like
hi, Laura.
Hi. It's also like it's something to do. Like it kind of breaks up the monotony.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're bored and all you find yourself doing is like binge watching, I mean, I know I love a good TV show too, but like just getting outside to do a bike ride for like 10 minutes and then going back to your like TV show, you can do that after, but like just stopping for a little bit, it like breaks it up and like gives like something recognizable to your day instead of like just doing nothing like for days on end.
Yeah, it breaks it up. Laura, this is my daughter, Faith.
Hi.
She turned 15 during this lovely stay-at-home order.
Yeah.
But we try to make it fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I was sad because Graham couldn't come.
Graham couldn't come. You couldn't hang out with your friends. You were stuck with us.
It's not so bad.
Not too bad, right?
I'm probably luckier than some kids.
Yeah.
I can imagine like being stuck at home with like abusive parents.
I can't even. I know it's happening around the world and it's just too much. I can't even conceive of it. So we're very fortunate, right? Oh,
Aw, I'm sorry that.
yes, that's right. Your daughter did turn 13, right?
Hopefully it was fun for her. Oh,
They're
that's
doing
fun.
drive-by birthdays.
Yeah, it's actually kind of fun.
That's kind of a cool idea. I've heard about people doing that.
I've seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. But we're making the best of it, right? Eventually you'll have a birthday celebration with your friends.
Princess is, well, at least the first wave is all over. We'll be able to get back to our normal, well, some sort of normal stuff.
Yeah, we'll be able to see people again
Yeah, at least
in
gather
some
and stuff.
fashion.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like. It might be, we might start saying, once we're all released from our house arrest. That's what I call it when I'm being silly and joking. But once we're allowed
It's not that
out
bad.
to be around people again, we might start seeing, like initially the first week, I kept seeing on Facebook pictures of empty shelves where the toilet paper should be
Mhm.
because everybody was panic buying toilet
Panic
paper.
buying.
Then the next week, I kept seeing all these pictures of baked goods that people made.
Mhm.
And then last week, I kept seeing all these pictures of women proudly posting the haircut that they gave to their son or husband.
Mhm.
And so once we're allowed back out to be around people again, I think we're going to see tons of pictures of friends together with masks on. That's what I think it's going to.
You think
Love
we're
the
gonna have to pick
airwaves.
the mask?
Absolutely. Hey, look at our masks that we got.
There she is. There's the kid I was looking for.
Well, are you jumping into our webinar or what? Faith is joining me today.
Are we putting on masks?
Yeah, we're showing our wonderful masks that were homemade by a lovely lady in our town.
Oh, hold on.
You have your cool one. So I think we're gonna see lots of friend pictures and lots of birthday pictures. Like this. This mask is kind of hot.
Yeah, they all are eventually.
Woo.
Better than
Let's
being
heat you up.
coronavirus.
It is better than coronavirus. I'll say that much.
My ears are painful.
So of course he and Brady had to pick the Star Wars masks. I don't know how we're gonna keep them straight,
No, I
but
just put mine on my keys, so
there you go.
I just got done using it.
Yay!
It was amazing.
Did you feel like Darth Vader?
No, I felt fine. I felt protected.
Woo woo!
Hey,
Three cheers for the masks.
good
All
job.
right, I think we're gonna get going. Fear, panic, creativity, marathon mode, surviving, thriving, and victory. I love it.
The bandanas with the hair bands.
Yes,
Yeah.
Faith found one of them on TikTok or something, and she made one, and it was very cute, very very cute. I think I have a picture. The bandana they used was just a certain. It had a pattern, and when they.
You have dark mode on?
No, I don't like dark mode.
Mm-mm.
Oh, here you go. The pattern of it allowed it to be like an actual fashion statement because she somehow laid it out just so. So it was very cute. Anyway, I think we should go get some breakfast. What do you think?
See.
All right. Well, we'll see you here same time tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. I'll see you next time.